being on the outside looking in, it's definitely an interesting experience seeing people from all walks of life united around a common goal and a common bond.
The stereotype that of most people that gamers are isolated and that they are like basically going into their rooms to do something all alone. They don't really realize that like gaming culture is essentially just like Facebook culture. It's like texting. It's just a way of relating to people without them being present in the room.
A counterculture that got absorbed so quickly into the mainstream, so it's no longer weird to do it. But the people who are hardcore gamers resent the fact that like grandma's playing Facebook games.
Gaming is such a broad culture. Like there's so many people there. There's our social gamers, casual gamers, hardcore gamers, and everyone's a gamer. It's just as long as you enjoy playing, you're a gamer. Anybody can be a gamer.
It's different than books. It's different than cinema. It's different than plays. But it has elements of interactive participation, sort of like Greek theater. In a lot of ways, the scripts are pre-written, but in like the game that everybody's waiting in line here for, it's essentially going to be mostly played in a multiplayer version. And so in that sense, like you really are like performing as a character in a play, and everybody is going to have their parts. And some people will become like the A-list players, and other people will just be like extras. But I think everybody likes to perform well. And it's sort of a meritocracy, which is kind of cool too. Like there's no age, race, gender, sexuality. Like anybody can do anything online. They can create an avatar. They can be whoever they want to be. And as long as they like are really good at killing people with a fake, avatar, then they're going to become like pretty renowned in that venue.
It's a lot more communal. I feel like for all the butting heads that happened and all the console wars and that kind of stuff, it feels to me like a lot more social entertainment outlet than something like the traditional passive media are.
Right.
And I think you can see that in like everything that gamers do. Like PAX is such a communal experience. Everything that gamers are involved in is a community. Whether you're talking about cosplaying or whether you're talking about gaming tournaments. Message boards, like everything that surrounds gaming always has community associated with it, which is probably why gamers like just glommed onto the internet so quickly, like as soon as it became a thing.
I think part of it too, gamers in general are very tech savvy.
Yeah.
We know how to use a lot of cutting edge tools, so as far as finding all sorts of ways to communicate with each other, we're kind of really well geared for that already. And gaming in general, especially multiplayer gaming, it incorporates so much cooperative play and so much teamwork. I think that's one of my favorite things about the medium is that you can't do that with a book club or when you go to a movie. I mean, to be able to tackle objectives together, I think that's something that separates gamers from really doing anything else.